Hello, welcome to question number 9. It's a tax question. You must practice these and just have that knowledge of all of the national insurance percentages and the taxation percentages. I have got a spreadsheet online at the moment on the tes.com. I think it's like I'm selling it for £1. You can find it. It's like a tax and national insurance generator. It is up to date for 2026, and this video will be up for years. So I will always try to update it so that there's always a fresh one because the tax brackets seem to change some years. So that is there, and all you have to do is on the front page, you pick a salary like £37,000. You work out the tax national insurance, and then type in £37,000, and it will give you the answer, what the tax was, what the NI was, and if the personal allowance had to change. Anyway, getting into this question, so Keisha has had an annual net salary of £35,302.40. She gets promoted at work and her annual gross salary is £63,000. Tax and national insurance are deducted from her salary, and she has a standard personal allowance of £12,570. And that's important because that means you've got to deduct tax and national insurance from her gross salary. So Keisha wants to buy a new car, which will cost her £825 per month. She says the increase in my net monthly salary will be more than the monthly payment of my car. Is she correct? So let's get into this. 63, and we're going to do the tax first. 63,000. Take away the personal allowance is 12,570, and that gives us 50,430. So that's taxable. So we've removed the personal allowance, we've just got the taxable amount. Now, let me just turn this around, turn my sheet around. Up to 37,700 is in the 20% bracket, which means that's going to be multiplied by 0.2, and that gives us 7,540 in the 20% bracket. The 40% bracket will be the salary, well, the taxable salary. Take away the 37,700, because this is not going to go into anything above the 40% bracket. So that is 1,2,3,7,0, and we're then multiplying that by 0.4. I had to redo this question because I misread my calculator at this stage. Imagine having to go back through and rework it all. So we then add those two together, this one and this one, they get added together, 7,540 plus 5,092, and that gives us £12,632, and that is the taxable amount. Now the next thing, so taxable amount, that is the tax that's deducted. Now some people then think, oh, I've got to take that away and then work out NI. No, doesn't happen that way. The next thing you do is you start again at the 63,000, and you start to then work out national insurance. Now national insurance tells us that up to 12,570 is 0%. Between 50,270 and 12,570, that is in the 12% bracket. And actually, this year it works out to be 37,700. Do you notice where that figure might have been seen? Yeah, at the 20% tax bracket. So we're going to multiply that by 0.12 because we're on 12% at the moment, and that is 4,524. We then need to take that 63,000, subtract 50,270 because that's all the NI that we've dealt with, and we're then left with the 12,730 that's above the 50 grand, and that's in the 2% bracket. So that's going to be multiplied by 0.02. That comes out at £254.60, which almost makes it seem what's the point in a 2% tax. Add those two together, we get £4,778.60. So that's the total deductions for national insurance. We're then going to add them up. So this is the total deductions. I'm going to do it in a different pen so it's really clear. So total deductions. Clear if I wrote better, wouldn't it? £12,632 plus £4,778.60, and that gives us the deductions of £17,410.60. So let's deduct it from the £63,000, which will give us her net salary, 45,589.4. And then we've got 45,589.40. We're going to subtract the old salary so that we can see what her salary has increased by. And that shows an increase of £10,287. That is some increase. Now, is that more than the car that she's purchased? Well, it's £825 per month. We multiply that by 12, and that gives us 9,900. So Keisha is correct because 10,287 is greater than, let me just get rid of that, is greater than 990. And that's that question done. Question 9 complete. I will see you at question number 10.